Mighty, mighty warriors!
Hi! Welcome back to day 3! My goodness me, day 3 of Mighty Warriors! So I'm Marianne.
And I'm Christiana.
And it's so lovely to have you back. We really hope that you enjoyed day 2 yesterday, where we learned all about the breastplate of righteousness. Hope it's helped you to think about making the right decisions and doing the right thing.
Yes, and one of the right things you can do right now is clicking the link in the description box below, just so you don't miss any bonus material and notifications of our next videos.
Absolutely. And also, please don't forget to send in all your lovely pictures and comments and videos of the things that you've been doing. We've had so much fun making it as a whole team, and we really want to know that you guys are having fun doing all the activities at home. So
Yes.
Please send them in.
Yes, so not much more to say. You should be getting really familiar now with your actions for the theme song. So get up and let's get on with it. Day 3 commence, and we'll see you back to base. Bye.
Now yesterday, that soldier was late for his training, so today I am going to teach him a lesson that he will never forget, a lesson that will stop him from ever sneaking up on me like that again. Watch this. Attention, soldier school! Soldiers assemble!
Ready, Captain? I'm ready for today. Oh, where is he? I want to show him that I've got my belt of truth and my breastplate of righteousness, and I'm ready to go. You know what? I'm ready for anything he could throw at me. Ow! Ow!
Lesson number 3. I bet you thought you were all ready.
I was ready. I came, I have my belt, I have my breastplate on. I mean, for goodness sake, what more do I need? Do you think there's more?
Well, if we take our little example there, what do you think could have helped you in that little sneaky attack?
Well, it is a bit bright today. The sun's been in my eyes, so maybe some sunglasses? What?
What a silly answer. I am so sorry I even asked that question. Oh, where do I begin? What you need, right, is every Roman soldier needs it. Such an important thing. A scutum.
Say what now?
Yes, you heard correctly. A scutum. A scutum is a shield.
Oh, actually, that would have really helped me a minute ago when you were throwing all those things at me.
Exactly. Now, the scutum is so powerful in many ways. Number 1, of course, the most obvious way to block. So you put it on your arm and you block, 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 block. Got it?
That makes sense.
Right. The second one is the boss.
But you're already very bossy.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about. This right here is called the boss. And this bit is so powerful on the shield. When you have an enemy, we just push the enemies out of the way. Yes, just like that. But my third thing, it's my favourite one. It's the testudo. What is that, you might say?
Yeah.
It actually means tortoise in Latin.
Latin? Love a bit of culture. So, what's that then?
I will show you. Oh, look! My soldiers are even doing it right now. It fills me with so much pride to watch. So their shields all go together, they join together, and they create a kind of tortoise shell. And look, the formation is fantastic. They are an unstoppable force. Nothing can penetrate. Wonderful soldiers, wonderful, just wonderful. The proud.
Wow, so I am really glad that I'm getting one of those now.
Yes. Okay, well, there you go.
Whoa. That is so cool. Okay, so now I am ready to defend myself against anything.
Exactly. So, in our lesson for today, where we're learning about the shield, can you fill in the blanks? And I bet children at home, could you fill in the blanks too? We've been learning about the Bible. And in the Bible, we've been looking at a particular book of the Bible. It's called
Ephesians!
Yes, exactly right, well done. And in the Ephesians book, the people of Ephesians were receiving a letter from a man called Paul. Yeah, you got it. Very good, and very good if you've got that one at home as well. So Paul is teaching us about putting on the armour of God, God's armour. And he tells us to take up the
shield of faith.
Wow! 1 minute. Wait. Isn't faith mean you just believe in God when you can't necessarily see him? Kind of like how we know the air is there and like electricity, that kind of thing.
Yes, you're absolutely right. That's exactly what faith is. And as a Roman soldier, we don't just put on the shield on our arm and then walk into battle like this. Because that's not going to do anything. No, we have to take it up. We have to use it, hold it up and defend with it. You see? No use down there. We have to lift it up, take it up and defend ourselves with it.
Okay, alright, so this is great and I understand how this will help a Roman soldier. But how do I use the shield of faith in my life?
Now you're asking the right question, soldier. Fantastic. Well, look, in life, sometimes we have doubts, sometimes we have worries, and sometimes we can even feel a little bit scared. But in those moments, we should use our shield of faith. We should know that God is in control and He's always with us.
That reminds me of a verse that we learned 2 years ago in Holiday Club about God always being with us and never abandoning us.
Yes.
Shall we give it a go?
Yes.
Right, we did this one with clapping our hands and slapping our knees. So are we ready? 3, 2, 1. I will never leave you. I will never abandon you. Hebrews 13, verse 5. I remembered it.
Very good, very good.
So, if we have faith, we know God will never leave us and never abandon us. And then we can use our shield of faith to block any fear or worry.
That's exactly it. Well done. So never let your shield of faith guard down, and you will always be protected, remembering that God is always with you and is always in control.
Oh, I love it, and I can't wait to see the story a bit later on.
Oh, yes, so exciting.
Do you know what? This has been a good lesson. I think we could call it a day. Class dismissed.
Excuse me, soldier.
What?
That's my line. Let's not forget who the teacher is here.
Oh, poor
I will decide when you can be dismissed.
But I mean, I've learned all about the shield of faith. What else is there to learn?
You have one more part to your training.
What?
Well, are you ready?
Yeah?
Are you ready?
Yeah?
How much faith do you have? How much faith do you have? How much faith do you have? How much faith do you have?
Message time!
Hi, I'm Grace and I'm a member of Water Beach Baptist Church, and we're going to play a game. So the game is, we've got balloons, and in one of the balloons we have the word faith. So Johnny and Lois are going to right now pop the balloons by sitting on them to find the word faith.
I'm sitting on one.
Jump on them.
Wait, I'm just gonna jump on the one.
There you go.
There's no space for that one. Is there only faith in some of them?
Only one has the word faith in it, you can find it. And you've got another one. No, it's not that one. Not in that one. Is it in that one? No, it's not in that one. It's not in that one.
I think it's in one of the green ones. Or 6. Well, what if it says something like banana?
Hold it up.
Like, no, it's in that one.
Hold it up. What does it say on there, Lois?
Face.
Faith.
It's the Lord's face.
Lovely. I hope you have fun playing the game at home.
book of 1 Samuel, you will read the most amazing story about a young boy with a big faith.
But wait, before we tell them, let's set the scene.
Okay, 2 armies were about to have a war. The Philistines stood on one hilltop and the Israelites stood on another. There was only a valley between them.
The Israelites loved God and the Philistines didn't. They wanted to defeat the Israelites and have them as slaves.
The Philistines had the most up-to-date armour, swords made out of the strongest iron which no other army had in that time. They also had another massive advantage. They had Goliath. He was over 9 feet tall, taller than your ceiling, I'm sure. He wasn't afraid of anything.
King Saul was the leader of the Israelite army, and instead of remembering that God was on his side, he was very afraid. So his army were afraid too.
Every day they would sit there shaking in their boots, and this is what they heard.
Why have you come out to line up for battle? Am I not a Philistine, and you the servants of Saul? Choose a man for yourselves, and let him come down to me. If he is able to fight with me and kill me, then we will be your servants. But if I prevail against him and kill him, then you shall be our servants and serve us.
And so
I defy the armies of Israel this day. Give me a man that we may fight together.
Whoopsie. Thought he was finished. Goliath did tend to go on a bit. He loved seeing the fear on their faces.
Nobody dared stand up to him. He taunted them every day for 40 days, non-stop. Saul and his army did not know what to do. Meanwhile, in Israel, there was a good old man named Jesse who had 8 sons. The 3 oldest sons were already in King Saul's army as brave soldiers, but unfortunately, even they were too terrified to fight Goliath. But a little way off, in a field somewhere, Jesse's youngest son was called David, and he wasn't quite old enough to be the Israelite army yet. His job was to look after the sheep. He took his job very seriously and loved his sheep. If there was a dangerous animal nearby, he would bravely fight them off to keep his sheep safe, even if it was a bear or a lion. The best thing about this young shepherd boy was that he loved God with all of his heart, and God had let him know that even though he was young and small, one day soon he would be a king.
Now back to King Saul. He was still very afraid of the Philistines and couldn't even sleep. He heard of young David, that not only was he brave, handsome, and had God with him, he also had mad skills with the harp.
Send word to Jesse. Let him send his younger son David to me so he can play the harp for me. I bet that will make me feel better. One day, David was sent to take his big brother some food when all of a sudden he heard, "Why have you come out to line up for battle? Am I not a Philistine, and you the servants of Saul? Choose a man for yourselves and let him come down to fight me.
If he is able to fight with me and kill me, then we will be your servants. But if I prevail against him and kill him, then you shall be our servants and serve us.
Hold on a minute.
I defy the armies of Israel this day. Give me a man that we may fight together.
Sorry, thought you'd finished. King Saul. What is all that about? Why hasn't anyone stood up to Goliath to fight him? Why are you all afraid?
What are you, crazy? Have you seen the size of him? His sword is bigger than you.
I'll do it.
Wait, do what?
I'll fight him. I thought of lions and bears. He'll just be like one of them.
You almost had me believing that you were serious for a minute.
I am actually serious. I'm not afraid at all. The Lord was with me when I fought off the lion, and he was with me when I fought off that bear, and so he will be with me when I fight Goliath, the Philistine.
Oh my goodness. You are actually serious, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about this. Oh dear. Well, you know what? You do have a mighty confidence in God. So I suppose, that being said, maybe we'll allow you to fight. But you're going to need to put on all of this.
Okay. If you say so.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, all of it.
That's my pouch. You are not serious. I can't even walk in all this stuff. It's so heavy. I can't even do it. No way. No way. I'm sorry. No way. No way. Sorry, no.
But you have to. But
No.
Sonny!
Sorry.
Sonny!
No. Listen. I'm okay. Look, I've got God on my side, and I'm not worried. I can't wear all of that. Sorry.
But Sonny, are you sure?
Honestly, I've got God on my side. And that was that. It was decided. Young little David was going to fight the huge giant Goliath.
He went to the brook nearby and chose 5 smooth stones and put them in a little pouch which he had.
That should do it.
And off he went for the fight of the century, armed with only his stones, his sling, and his faith.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we welcome you to the most exciting event of the day. Here we are at the MGM Boxing Arena right here in the Valley of Elah, the epicenter of this battle. For the feature battle of all time, we are about to witness the most anticipated fight in the history of the whole fights. Brought to you by Facebook Promotions and YouTube Incorporated in association with the Bible and sponsored by Ephesians 6. The contest has been sanctioned by the one, the only, Lord thy God. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready to rumble! In the red corner, representing the Philistines, wearing all the finest armor money can buy, this giant, officially weighing in at an impressive 420 pounds, measuring an incredible height of 9.9 feet tall, his fighting credentials, out of a total of 480 fights, 480 wins, lost none, drawn none, 100% success record, certain death by Goliath every single time. This super scary lump of a man is recognized as the biggest, the baddest, giant and champion warrior, known by the world by his nickname, the Israelite Slayer! The one, the only, the wicked, the undefeated, Goliath! I'm gonna rip you apart! I'm gonna spread you on my toast! I'm gonna pull you apart. Bring me your toughest soldier, and I'm gonna rip them to shreds. Not even your God can defeat me. Ha ha! Your God is weak, just like all of you are weak. Goliath thirsty, me need a drink. And in the same boxing ring, waiting in the blue corner, not famous, not known, never fought before, you haven't heard of him, not in a million years, wearing his shepherd clothes and no armor whatsoever, officially weighing in at a measly 98 pounds, measuring at the itty-bitty height of 5'2". His fighting credentials in the battle is a total of 0. What is he thinking? This good-natured, kind-hearted, friendly young lad, known to his family as Little Shepherd Boy, worked his life as a mere shepherd, looking after a few sheep, nicknamed Little Davy.
I may be little, I may be just a shepherd boy, and Goliath may be big, but no one, and I mean no one, talks about my God and gets away with it. Not today, not ever.
Am I a dog that you should come at me with sticks? Come to me and I will feed your flesh to the birds of the air and to the beasts of the field.
You come to me with a sword. You come to me with a spear. You come to me with a javelin. But I come to you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the army of Israel, whom you have defied. But this day, God will deliver you into my hands, and all the earth will know when I win that God is real.
Well, the fight is over, and we go to the scorecards to figure out what our judges have to say. And both judges are in favor of the winner, By unanimous decision, he is now the unified, undisputed, undefeated, God-fearing, full of faith, brave and true, little shepherd boy David! The Israelites have gone wild and the Philistines are running away. The crowd is going crazy. You should feel the energy in this auditorium. There has never been anything like it. This will go down in history.
Well, that was quick.
I think Goliath is actually dead.
Wow. On the outside, David might have looked like a little boy, but in his heart, he always carried that mighty shield of faith. Let's get crafty.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Mighty Warriors Craft Cabin. Today we're going to be crafting the Shield of Faith. Now in the Bible, Paul tells us that the shield is something we must take up, something we're required to raise. Just strapping it to our arm won't do any good at all if we don't make the effort to hold it aloft and use it. A shield guards us. While a physical shield protects us physically, faith can protect our spiritual lives, even in the middle of physical trials. Faith is believing that God is in control, that he is working everything out for our good, that whatever happens is for the ultimate best of everyone involved, however difficult that may be for us to see. So let's have a go at making our shields of faith. So to make a shield of faith, you're going to need some cardboard, about A4 width and about 2 A4 length. Again, cereal box, perfect. You're going to need some coloured paper, or paints or pens if you prefer. You need one each sheet of 2 different colours, and then a third colour. You need 2 sheets. You're going to need some sort of blue. Could be PVA, it could be Pritt Stick, or in my case I'm using double-sided sticky tape. You're also going to need a pen, felt tip pen, Sharpie of some description, and some scissors. Okay, so to start off with, you cut out your cardboard shape out of your cereal box or whatever you're using. Then you're going to take your 2 coloured A4 sheets and you're going to cut them in half. So you've then got 2 strips of blue in my case and 2 strips of yellow. If you haven't got a paper cutter, an easy way of doing it is folding it in half like that and then cutting down the middle line. Okay, so to start off with, we're going to put the 2 colours onto our shield. Now, I have prepared this one already. You can see that I've got my yellow in diagonally opposite corners and my blue in diagonally opposite corners. You'll also notice that my sheets of paper overlap a little bit, and you must make sure that they both overlap in the same way. Now, the reason that it's not split into 4 directly is because we're making another shape on top of it. So, in order to make the other shape on top of it, I have cut a strip of my 3rd colour paper lengthways down the A4 like so, and I'll be sticking that on the bottom part, but remember you must put the bottom part on second. And then I've cut another strip lengthways of A4 to go on the top part. So let's put my top part on first, because this bit is going to be underneath, and I'm filling in the gap between the 2 colours. that I've already got. Now you can see that this one is going to overlap the top one in the same way that the other two colours did. Now it doesn't matter that these two are not quite the same size. Precision is not everything. Okay, with the other piece of cut out lengthways red paper, I have made the middle part of a cross, and I've drawn on it with felt tip and written the word faith, because obviously we're making our shield of faith. Now that should just about fit across your shield lengthways like so. And if it doesn't quite fit, then you can always trim it down a little bit. So I'll attach that using my double-sided tape. Okay, here we go. And you can see that I've covered up the join where the two different colours of paper meet to make a cross, ready for our shield of faith. Okay, so what you can do with the corners is, if you just take your scissors, you can tidy up the corners and round them off nicely so it looks a bit more like a shield. Now, Roman soldiers would have had shields of this shape, nice long tall shields, which they would have carried on their arm and raised up to defend themselves. So we need to make on the back of our shield an arm loop for you to hold it. So if you just take some bit of the paper you've got left over, fold it in half, and then you can make a loop like so, any way you want, and then we can stick it down using either double-sided tape or sellotape or whatever you've got, whatever kind of glue you've got. So let's just stick this down. There we go, and if we put that towards the top in the middle of our shield on the back. So there you have it. Your shield of faith is complete.
Day 3, the gum shield of faith.
Well, hello and welcome back. What an adventure we had yesterday. So, well, Grandma, what was a real hero? Amazing. She caught those bank robbers and she stopped them, didn't she? Fantastic. And Rick, well, he was still trying to be a hero. Will he ever be a hero? Who knows? He was a bit of a silly Billy, really, because he thought PC Bob up and down was the dreaded barren toothache in disguise. But he did very cleverly listen to PC Bob up and down's advice. And he's been doing lots of good things. He's been trying to do the right thing. And he's been really helping people. So who knows? Maybe there's still hope for him yet. Will he be a hero? Who knows?
Rick, you really are trying, aren't you? Yesterday, I bumped into my old friend Mavis, and she said that you helped her cross the road.
I did. Does she think I'm a hero?
No, because she didn't want to go across the road. and it was so busy it took her half an hour to get back again.
Rick, I've just seen a postman. He said you helped him post some letters.
I did! Does he think I'm a hero?
No, he's after you. You put all the letters through the wrong doors. Hey, Rick! My mum just said that you helped her yesterday pull out all the weeds from the garden.
That's great! Does she think I'm a hero?
No, you pulled out all the flowers and left the weeds.
Hey lady, tell us what you did with the money.
Oh no! Oh wow, this is great! You're my heroes. You caught my grandma and my brother.
What?
My grandma is so bossy, and my brother's just so cheeky. You must be really hot and sweaty in those masks. Why don't you take them off and I'll make you a cup of tea?
Are you trying to trick us to get us to take our masks off? We're not stupid, you know.
Yeah, we're not stupid, you know.
In fact, we have great criminal minds.
Yeah, we do. What does that mean exactly?
I don't know, I just thought it sounded good.
Gosh, you're right. You're far too clever for me.
That's right, we is clever and you isn't.
Yeah.
You're right, of course. I'm not as clever as you, but at least I can cook.
Did you say cook?
Yeah, you must be hungry. Do you want me to make you a meal?
Yes, please.
Mind your language.
Oh, I mean, get us some grub or Granny gets it.
That's better.
Okay. Why don't you sit down while you're waiting?
Ah, good idea. Thank you.
Got you! I used some of Grandma's denture glue in your chairs and you are stuck. It's even stronger than super glue.
Oh no.
Morning all, you clever little girl.
Oh, it's nothing really. I just trusted that I would be able to get him to sit down if I stayed calm. And then I saw Grandma's denture glue and it gave me an idea.
Well, your faith in Grandma's denture glue saved the day and caught these robbers. Oh, Grandma's a hero, Wendy's a hero, Rick isn't. Alrighty, come on, let's get down the station. Let's be having you two. Come on, up you get. I ain't gonna carry you. Move along, hurry up, get with it. Hurry up, off you go. No sympathy here. Move along. Come on, go. Yes, nearly done. Thank you.
Well, good for you, Wendy. Grandma's a hero, Wendy's a hero. Will Rick ever be a hero? Who knows? And who would have thought that Grandma's denture glue would be the thing to save the day? And well done, Wendy, for thinking that it was strong enough to glue those robbers down to the chairs. Absolutely brilliant. Some might say it's called the gum shield of faith. Get what I did there? The gum shield of faith? Anyway, we'll find out tomorrow what's going to happen then. And let's see if Rick does ever become a hero. See you tomorrow for an exciting episode of the Super Watts Family Adventure. He's a geezer, he's a lad, he is also footy mad. Time to get up and move about. Elite fitness training, let us hear you shout.
Elite fitness training with Callum, that's 1L, not 2.
Guys, this is the shield of faith, okay? So what you're going to need is a skipping rope, a family member. 2 would be ideal. If you haven't, don't worry. So what we're going to do, I'm going to tie my string here. And my assistant, Emily, you are going to hold this. Now you are going to take from your house something that's precious to you, like a teddy bear or a pillow. You're going to hold it up like a shield of faith, okay? And you've got to hold your shield of faith on your chest and get under. And we're going to see how low we can go. Can you hold it a little bit higher for the moment, Emily? Near your head. Whoa, 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 whoa. How low can you go?
He's a geezer, he's a lad, he is also footy mad. Time to get up and move about. Elite fitness training, let us hear you shout.
Elite Fitness Training with Callum, that's 1L, not 2.
Back to base.
What gets wetter as it dries? It's a towel.
Back to base. Hello! Welcome back to base. Okay, well thank you so much, Emily. So we didn't have a joke today, we had a riddle from Emily and I quite liked it. Definitely did have us really thinking about the answer there, but well done, thank you.
Okay, so today in Soldier School, we were taught about Hebrews 13 verse 5, which is a great memory verse. So we are going to go through it with you. So this one is really easy. Some of you know it from before. So we are going to slap our thighs and clap, and we're going to make that rhythm and go ahead. So we'll do it first and then you guys can join in. So, I will never leave you, I will never abandon you. Hebrews 13 verse 5. Woo, right, get on up and let's do it together. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. I will never leave you, I will never abandon you. Hebrews 13 verse 5.
Well done. Very, very good. Okay, so obviously we've already said that we want to do a song every day just because we love to sing and dance. And today's song is all about faith. And the song is, again, the link to it is in the description box below. And it's all about faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains, Faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains by the power, we do this power again, of God. Okay, and that's just a beautiful song. So you remember, even when mustard seed is actually the tiniest seed, and faith, if you've got it, if it's as small as even a mustard seed, you'll be so big. And remembering the shield of faith, everything we've learned about today.
Yes, and we hope you've enjoyed learning all about the shield of faith. And we wonder if there's been a time in your life that you've ever had to practice using your faith. You can always write in and tell us about it. We would love to know.
Yeah. Well, can't believe that it's almost it is halfway through Holiday Club already this year.
Yeah.
Hope you've had fun, but don't worry, there's still another 3 days to go.
There's loads more fun to be had. No worries.
So come back tomorrow, ready for day 4 of Mighty Warriors. See you tomorrow.
Mighty Warriors!
Does she think I'm a hero?
No, she doesn't, because she... No.
Oopsie.
Alright, ready?
No, she didn't. No, she did.
Hold on.
Oopsie.
Who would be able to say that, hey, and some might say that she used the... sorry.
Oopsie.
Yeah, because that's right. We are clever.
Oopsie.
See you tomorrow for an exciting episode of the Super Watts Family Adventure. How much faith do you have? How much faith do you have?
I don't see what else I've got to learn.
How about this? How much faith do you have? Defend with your faith. How much faith? Keep your faith up. Defend with your faith. How much faith? Keep it up, Sonia.
And you shall be servants to us.
And so...
I defy
Oopsie.
He taunted them every day for 40 days, non-stop. Saul and his army did not know what to do.
Oopsie.
So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready to rumble!